Hi guys, and welcome to the first official video of my channel. It has been such a long week. We have finally started getting through our finals. I am taking 4 classes this semester, and I was supposed to be graduating with my associates in, I don't know, about a week. That's obviously not happening anymore. But it's okay. We are here and we are awesome. So anyways, welcome to the collective. This is basically going to be a all-around channel about my life, the things that I do. I also kind of want it to be like a goth lifestyle channel. I want it to be something that people can look at and get advice off of. Also, by the way, sorry about the terrible lighting. This is kind of like a makeshift studio I got going on here. But anyways, if you guys want a video with more information about me or who I am as a person or anything like that, just let me know. I'm fairly new to YouTube, and there are a lot of cliche gothy videos out there, you know, the ungoth confessions and stuff like that, which I am kind of interested in doing. But also, I do understand that it's already been made, and there are other things that we can come up with. I know there's a segment called In the Mosh that I'm wanting to do where we talk about music and music theory. There could also be like a segment where we talk about science. I'm actually wanting to be a microbiologist. I am going to be going to MD Anderson in 2021. Let's see. There's just so much we could do. I'm also a very avid crafter. I love to do arts and crafts. Believe it or not, almost everything I'm wearing I made. Except for, of course, the bracelets. These I bought. Anyways, there's so much we could do. Just let me know. I'm pretty open. And let's see. I think that's about it about me. Let me know if there's anything that you guys want to do in particular. But for now, I do have something planned. Okay, so there is a lot of talk going around about what goth is and what exactly it means to every particular person who is a part of our subculture. And this is very important because let me go ahead and stress this. Part of being alternative in the first place, let's be honest, is being who you are and liking what you like. So let me preface all of this by saying it doesn't matter what you like. If you vibe with a subculture, you vibe with a subculture. Only you can choose what you are and no one else. On those notes, music. What we're going to do today is we're going to talk about music. First thing I want to talk about is kind of like the stereotype, I suppose you'd call it, of what goth music is and kind of, you know, the metalhead scene, what everyone kind of thinks about whenever they think of someone like us. And they couldn't be more wrong, let me tell you. We are actually pretty diverse people in most cases. What I mean by wrong specifically is this. If you are labeling yourself as goth, and I know that everyone says that labels are counterproductive, but let's be honest, humans naturally put themselves into labels. It's how we make sense of the world, and there's nothing wrong with that. When you put yourself in the label of goth, you are expected to listen to only a certain kind of music, supposedly. Now, let me tell you that's not the case. As a matter of fact, the people that tell you that a whole genre of music is bad just aren't even necessarily goth. They're gatekeepers and they're douchebags. And most of us don't really consider them part of the community. As a matter of fact, we don't really like to hang out with them anyway, because, I mean, why would you want to hang out with someone who can't look outside the box when that is literally what our entire subculture hinges on? So now that we've established that you don't necessarily have to like metal music to be a part of our subculture, let me go ahead and explain that music, if you look at it for what it really is, it's literally art. That's all it is. It's someone's feelings, emotions, interpretations of the world put into song. And most music is a lot deeper than you give it credit for. Some of the most raunchy songs I have heard actually have some deep meaning to them, and they could possibly help someone in a time of need or when they're struggling. You've just got to know where to look. Now, on the subject of looking outside of the box, there are so many other things about music than just genres. For example, I love The Weeknd. I know, right? Maybe I should make an Ungoth Confessions. But anyway, a lot of his songs talk about the struggle of substance abuse and being in a bad relationship. They don't just talk about, what you would expect people that are in that genre to talk about. It's actually good stuff, and not to mention he puts Daft Punk in a few of his songs. That's pretty awesome. Big Daft Punk fan. Anyways, there's nothing wrong with liking other kinds of music, and people that claim to be goth and tell you that you should not listen to something just because of what it is, like I told you, probably not worth your time. You should be accepted for what you like and who you are. Of course, there are exceptions to this, you can't like cannibalism and be okay, but of course that's a extreme scenario, let's be honest. One way or another, music is for you. It's for you to enjoy. It's not for your friend to enjoy, at least not your playlist. They have their own playlist to enjoy, and they can have their own songs on there. The thing I'm trying to say is that you yourself, as a budding goth or even an experienced goth, should not feel ashamed to like other things like The Weeknd or the Bee Gees or Jessica Simpson even. You shouldn't feel ashamed of that, because those artists did bring something to the musical table. They all brought something to the table, and that's what we should really be looking at instead of what people are being generalized as, you know what I mean? So actually I am very blind, side note, needed my glasses. But anyways, I guess I can end this here by saying, like what you like. Don't think that you have to like something just because of what your friends say. And honestly, we were all put on the earth to be unique. We weren't put on the earth to be exactly like another person. And you may not even like other music. You may be truly a goth that just likes metal music, and that's okay too. But at the same time, you have the responsibility to not look down on others who somehow find a way to appreciate what you didn't. So I guess just live and let live. The artist was successful for some reason, even if you don't personally like what they had to put out. And on that note, I think it's a good time to end here, don't you think? So, I hope you liked watching my video as much as I loved making it. It was actually pretty fun. Next week we want to do something a little bit more adventurous. I was actually maybe thinking about going to the park. and walking around, maybe taking some pictures, who knows. If you have any suggestions, just comment down below what you would like to see. I make videos every week, and I really, really, really want to see what you guys have. I have a few ideas. I could list them as well if you guys want. I could do a whole video just about ideas. It's completely up to you. But on that note, I hope you guys are staying safe and staying smart and staying sanitary, especially right now. And please subscribe to see more. And I will see you next week. Bye.